I even tell my homegirls, as long as you ain't exchanging bodily fluids, you could be dating as many dudes as you want. And I think you should.
Actually, they know how to date better than men. Because they'll be dating 3 or 4 or 5 different dudes.
They know how to date, yeah. Whether they know how to keep a man, that's a whole nother story.
I saw this the other day. It was a couple sitting at a booth across from me, and he got mad because she was telling him that the day when he dropped her off after they date, she got picked up to go on another date, and he was mad. And see, us, we'd lied about that. What'd you do after you dropped me off? I went to sleep. So yeah, y'all better at it. Y'all just saying it, then we be stuck. He got mad and left. I was dying.
Like blatant clues, it's like whether you want to accept it or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if you call him and he's ducking your calls.
What more you need?
A lot of women don't think like that. It sucks.
You know, we talk about men playing games and you know, acting a certain way and trying to look a certain way or whatever. Like all of that BS is, to me, just kind of is corny to me. So if you just push that to the side and you just be real, you know, that's all you need. That's all you gotta do is easy.
Just pay attention to how many questions, what questions he asks and how many. It's very simple.
Like if you sitting and talking on the phone with somebody having a long phone conversation, that's a sign.
If you ever watch a guy, like, you know how like every time like girls go out and there's like the one ugly chick in the bunch who's like, I'm ready to go, cause she ain't getting no place, so she already came out the house mad. Just watch how the guy, like if a guy approaches it and how he deals with that.
I was trying to cut it off. I said, yo, I can't do this no more. I just can't be with you. She was like, nah, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Uh-huh.
What am I supposed to say? Like, what do I say to that?
For different reasons. And in the case, there was a girl who I thought was super fly. I'm very sexually attracted to her. She started talking too much and she was mean.
Sometimes women could be annoying. They could be too clingy. I got a homeboy like that. He's like, yeah, she got too clingy, too fast. And it like scare you off.
Sometimes you just be like, you know what, it's just not the move, so I'm just gonna move on. Or you found something out that you didn't wanna even bring up. It might have been that bad.
Some men disappear because they just really don't have it in them to be around. They feel like they've given all of themselves to that person and they don't have nothing else to give. And rather than be a disappointment, they rather disappear.
Maybe the ex that he been waiting to get back with showed back up. Or maybe I was just annoying. That happens.
They're like, I don't want to lose in this situation. I don't want to look like the bad guy or look like I did something wrong, so it's better if I just don't be here. You know what I mean? I said it's one of the reasons, and other times people just ain't shit. I don't disappear. I ain't broke up with nobody since 3rd grade.
After like 23, 24, every woman should kind of have your own stuff. I dated somebody that had her own brownstone, and that was like, that turned me on, and I was like, yo.
I've always been attracted to like older women.
There's benefits. I mean, they more experienced, they've seen more of the world. The drawbacks is they've seen more of the world.
I think the benefits are that they don't play games.
Benefits of dating an older woman is just like, she's played those games. You know, after we all are young and we try to figure out this love thing. So, you know what I mean? And after a certain amount of relationships or a certain amount of experience, you're just kind of like, it's not even worth it.
Their worldview is pretty much more firm than somebody who's younger that's still finding their way. You know, they're pretty much set in their ways, dating older women. They're more set in their ways. I used to have a rule like that. Like, if you was over 25, I wouldn't date you. I was younger. But no, I think the older you get more set in your ways, so that could be a drawback.
Older women usually just like, I just need to find a good dude, you know, and if I'm a good dude and she feel like, you know, she's feeling me, there's no games, you know what I mean? It's just straight up. Downfalls is that usually they got kids. I'm not ready to really take care of no kids yet, you know?
Probably your eyes. Oh, you know what? I noticed whatever the most prominent feature is, actually.
I definitely probably would say the derriere. I've developed this amazing ability to like see the booty from the front.
The physical, you know what I'm saying, always like, it's eye-catching. It always comes first. It's the first impression.
I hate rigid type people because I joke around a lot. So anybody who's around me is gonna have to have a sense of humor and be able to take a joke. Otherwise, you won't like me, and I won't like you either.
If she's cool, if she has a great personality, if she's, you know, if she's inspiring me.
I can tell if a girl got a big butt, like, even if she's walking straight forward, I figured out the the body composition that's needed, or I can, someone read that.